Welcome, second graders, to the North America Explorers Academy. I am just so incredibly excited to have you all here today. In this explainer session, we have one massive, super exciting goal together, and that's mastering the map of our amazing continent, North America. Now, before we jump right in, I've got to give a huge shout out to our incredible Academy producers, Jasmine Vasquez, Ashley Aguilar, and Peingwa, because they brought this fantastic adventure to life for us.
So, I just have to ask, are you ready to become a map explorer? Come on, I can't hear you. Let me hear a loud, energetic yes on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, yes! Oh, wow, okay. That energy is absolutely perfect. Let's get this official training started.
Section 1. The 5 Essential Map Tools Your Explorer Toolkit.
Okay, let's dive right into this toolkit because, well, every great explorer needs their essential tools before setting off into the wild, right? Without these, a map is really just a pretty picture. So there are 5 vital tools you're going to find on almost every single map. We've got the title, the legend, the directional indicator, the scale, and the date. Now, I know that sounds like a whole lot of big words to remember all at once, but I actually have a secret weapon for you. Just remember this silly sentence: tiny lions drink sweet drinks. Say it with me out loud. Tiny lions drink sweet drinks. So that's T for title, L for legend, D for direction, S for scale, and D for date. Boom, you've already got it memorized.
Now think of a map legend, not as some old fairy tale story, but as your very own secret decoder ring. It's basically a special little box on the map that tells you exactly what all those tiny symbols, shapes, and colors actually mean. You know, without a legend, you literally wouldn't know if a squiggly blue line was a major, rushing river or just a really, really long swimming pool.
Next up in our trusty toolkit is the scale. You can think of the scale like a magical measuring tool. It measures distance by taking the giant, massive real world and shrinking it down so it fits perfectly onto your piece of paper. It basically tells you that, hey, one tiny inch on your map might actually equal 100 huge miles out there in real life.
So what's really crucial here is knowing how to make your own tools. And it's actually a super simple 3-step process. Step 1, just draw a small box on your paper. Step 2, color it in or draw a specific shape right inside that box. And step 3, just write what that shape means right next to it. Seriously, that's it. You've just created your own legend. And you can draw a little ruler at the bottom to show your scale too. Look at that, you're already mapping like absolute pros.
Section 2. Exploring North America, oceans, mountains, and rivers.
So, it's time to explore our very own continent, North America. But wait, how do we remember all the continents on planet Earth and exactly where North America fits into the whole puzzle? Well, here is another really fun trick for your memory. Say it with me. Eat an apple as a nighttime snack. Let's break that down. That stands for Europe, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, and South America. And for today, our spotlight is shining bright right there on the nighttime North America, the wonderful continent that we actually call home.
Now, when we look at a map of North America, we're going to see 2 major physical features popping up all over: mountains and rivers. Look at the spatial patterns we have here. Mountains are bumpy and tall. Rivers, on the other hand, are flowy and long. Let's actually use our hands for a second to remember this. Make a tall, bumpy triangle with your hands right above your head. Go ahead. Perfect. So that's a mountain. Now make a squiggly, flowing line with your hand moving across your desk. Awesome. That is your river.
Our source material tells us that a truly certified explorer can label a simple map completely from memory. And honestly, by the end of our academy today, you're going to be able to point out North America's countries. You'll trace the major flowy rivers and spot the 5 massive Great Lakes grouped right together in the middle. You're also going to map out the tall, bumpy mountain ranges and the huge oceans surrounding us, all without even looking at a cheat sheet. No way, right? Yes way.
Section 3. Move and memorize. Explore physical training.
All right, explorers, it is time for some physical training so we can learn the spatial directions for our directional indicator. I need everyone to stand up at your desks right now. Are you standing? Great. Okay, reach your hands as high as you possibly can and point up for north. Now bend all the way down and touch your toes for south. Good. Stand back up and reach your right arm straight out wide for east and your left arm out wide for west. Let's do it one more time really fast. Up for north, toes for south. Amazing job. You can all take a seat. Keep that feeling in your body, and I promise you'll never forget which way is which.
Section 4. Your 3-station missions. Time to explore.
You've done the basic training, and now it is almost time to explore on your own at our 3 exciting training stations today. So here are your missions. Station 1 is the mystery map. There you'll have to play detective and figure out exactly which essential map elements are missing from the page. Station 2 is the floor map. You'll actually be out of your seats using the kinesthetic movements we just practiced to find locations and the directions between them on a giant map on the floor. And finally, Station 3 is the Google Image Tech Lab, where you'll look at a real digital representation of North America and pinpoint those key geographic features we just talked about.
Section 5. Explore Certification Quiz. Let's test your knowledge.
But hold on just a second. Before I can send you off to your independent stations, we need to do a rapid-fire review. So question number 1. Who remembers our silly animal sentence? What does "tiny lions drink sweet drinks" actually help us remember? Go ahead, shout it out for me.
Yes, I heard it. It helps us remember the 5 essential map elements from our source material: title, legend, direction, scale, and date. Fantastic job. Your memory is already razor sharp.
Okay, let's try question number 2. Think back to our physical geography lesson just a minute ago. What hand shape do we make to remember where mountains are on our maps? Show me with your hands right now. Let me see.
A tall, bumpy triangle. Wow, look at all those tall mountains out there. In the classroom, incredible work. You guys absolutely nailed it.
Explorers, you have totally mastered the toolkit. You know your continents, and you've got your directions down perfectly. So, I'm going to leave you with this one final very important question. Are you ready to conquer your map stations? I know for a fact you are. Get out there and start exploring, everyone. Have an absolutely amazing time at your stations today.